A woman I've never seen is picking up my dry cleaning and paying for it. I'm a lawyer, and my life is a constant cycle of meetings and court dates. My professional wardrobe is the most expensive thing I own, so I'm very careful with it. But for the last month, every time I go to the dry cleaners to pick up my suits, the clerk tells me a woman in a black sedan already picked them up an hour ago, and she paid the bill in full. I didn't feel lucky. I felt terrified. Someone was literally taking the clothes off my back and knew my exact schedule. I spent the next 2 weeks in a state of total panic. I started wondering if this woman was a disgruntled former client or someone trying to impersonate me to get into my office building. I changed my commute, I stopped eating lunch outside, and I felt like a prisoner in my own career. I felt like a shadow was following me, waiting for the right moment to step into my shoes. I was ready to file a police report for harassment, convinced that my safety was at risk. I decided to set a trap. I dropped off my favorite silk dress and waited in a coffee shop across the street the next morning. My heart was thumping against my ribs as a sleek black car pulled up. A woman stepped out, and she was wearing the same style of glasses and coat that I wear. I didn't wait for her to go inside. I ran across the street and blocked her path, ready to scream for help. The woman didn't look like a criminal. She looked at me with the most gentle smile I've ever seen. I stood there in stunned silence as I realized the stalker was actually the mother I hadn't seen in 15 years, and she had spent that time working 3 jobs to save enough money to move back to the city and secretly support me by taking care of the small things, so I could focus on becoming the partner at the firm she always knew I would be. I realized then that the shadow following me was actually the person who had been cheering for me from the sidelines my entire life.